Hello to everybody. Today we continue by discussing about physics, where we continue to discuss about an experiment to determine the acceleration due to gravity g using simple pendulum. It is very important to know this one because in the determination of acceleration due to gravity, we can use various values, where we can use simple pendulum, we can use also a helical spring. By now, we are going to continue by discussing about the use of simple pendulum to determine the acceleration due to gravity. So first, let's start by what we call M. There is M of experiment. In M of experiment, we can look for how to measure the acceleration due to gravity g using simple pendulum. Normally, we know that g equals to 9.8, of course. Let's go ahead to see how it is done. Firstly, we have different materials. We can have thread, we can have a pendulum bob, we can have a little stand, we can have stopwatch, metal rule, scientific calculator because we need to do some calculations, even protractor. After having these materials, you can start by what we call procedures we need. So, first procedure it is to suspend the pendulum bob using thread from a little stand and adjust the length of the pendulum. Next, we continue to do. This is a setting. This is how a setting is. This is a little stand. This is also a clamp where you can set the thread you can use. This is very essential in the determination of acceleration due to gravity. Secondly, also we need to displace the pendulum bob, through a small angle and let it oscillate freely. And remember to record the time for particular number of oscillation. When you count oscillations, we need to understand how many time we are using. We need to displace. Normally, this is the equilibrium position. When we displace this angle theta, we can put this massive bob at any particular position, then let it oscillate freely. Then we count the number of oscillation. And next, we repeat these procedures A, B for various length. L1 of the simple pendulum equals to L2, L3, L4, L5, L6. It means it depends on the number of length you need to do or to follow. And remember to measure in meter. So next, we need to tabulate your result. Tabulate your results in the following table. The table we have is a very serious table. This table is including firstly the time period for any oscillations. Maybe you can have 10 oscillations, 20 oscillations. The table also includes the period we use. We know that the period is the time for one complete oscillation and the period square. And for decimal numbers, we need to use two decimal places for all physical quantities. Maybe it depends on, even 3 decimals can be good, but here we are advised to use 2. So this is the format of table. The table is including length, the time used to complete oscillations. This is the period, the time for a single oscillation or one revolution. This is the period square. Then these are various length 1, length 3, length 4, upload, length 6, length 7. It depends on the number of length we need. So this table can be done clearly in order to make sure that our result must be very important. So after completing the table, the next step is to plot the graph of t square. along y-axis. This is along y-axis. In y-axis where we put t square, whereas in x-axis we can put this L length, whereas in y-axis there is time. Make sure to do a slope. After putting this one, you can do what you call a slope. Then slope is the y over the x. This slope is very important because it helps us to get a very good result, accurate result. If you try to find a good slope, it can help you. Be sure to do a slope dy to the x, whereas equal to t square over l. This is the value of slope we are finding out. The next step is to determine the acceleration due to gravity from the expression. Determine acceleration due to gravity from the expression. So the acceleration due to gravity equals to g, which is equal to 4 pi square over s. Whereas this 4 pi, this L over t square is what we call slope. Where acceleration due to gravity is given by the following expressions, where t it is the time period, where g is the acceleration due to gravity, it is expressed in meter per second square. This is length, where s is the slope. Now this is the steps followed to determine the acceleration due to gravity using simple pendulum. And remember that simple pendulum, it is one of oscillators used in simple harmonic motion. By telling you that next session we shall see an example of experiment where we are finding or determining out the acceleration due to gravity using this simple pendulum. Thank you so much. We shall meet next time, and remember to follow us to give us comments in order to see what to improve. Thank you so much.